Blaine Harden's Escape from Camp 14 Teen is a riveting and haunting exploration of human endurance, the horrors of totalitarian regimes, and the resilience of the human spirit. At its heart, the book chronicles the harrowing journey of Shin Dong-hyuk, the only known person born and raised in a North Korean prison camp to escape and live to tell his story. Hardin's work is a testament to investigative journalism, shedding light on one of the most secretive and oppressive regimes in the world, while delving into the psychological scars inflicted by such an upbringing. The setting: North Korea's brutality. The book's backdrop is Camp 14, one of North Korea's most notorious labor camps. These camps, shrouded in secrecy and denial by the North Korean government, serve as a chilling microcosm of the regime's broader human rights abuses. Hardin meticulously describes the conditions of Camp 14. Forced labor, starvation, public executions, and a pervasive atmosphere of fear and betrayal. The camp is not merely a prison. It is a meticulously engineered system designed to dehumanize its inmates. For Shin, life in the camp was all he knew. Born in 1982 to parents who were prisoners, his existence was defined by hunger, violence, and strict rules. The camp operated on a principle of guilt by association, where individuals were punished not only for their actions, but also for the alleged crimes of their relatives. This policy ensured that entire families were imprisoned for generations, erasing any possibility of dissent or resistance. Shin's early life: a childhood without love. One of the most striking aspects of Shin's story is the absence of familial bonds and love. Unlike children in the outside world, Shin was born into an environment where survival took precedence over everything else. His mother, Jang Hye-kyung, and father, Shin Jung-sub, were forced into a state-sanctioned marriage as a reward for their labor. Shin viewed his mother as a competitor for food rather than a caregiver, and his father was a distant figure he barely knew. Hardin poignantly illustrates how the camp's brutal environment shaped Shin's psyche. From an early age, he was conditioned to value obedience over empathy and betrayal over loyalty. The guards encouraged children to inform on their families, fostering an atmosphere of distrust and paranoia. This psychological manipulation ensured that inmates remained isolated and powerless, unable to unite against their oppressors. The turning point: betrayal and punishment. Shin's life took a dramatic turn when, at the age of 14, he overheard his mother and brother discussing an escape plan. Instead of sympathizing with their plight, Shin reported them to the guards, hoping to earn a reward. However, his actions backfired when he was accused of complicity and subjected to brutal torture. The torture scenes described in the book are among its most harrowing moments. Shin was suspended by his ankles over a fire, his back burned with hot coals, and his skin punctured with hooks. These experiences left him physically and emotionally scarred, but they also planted the seeds of doubt about the regime's infallibility. For the first time, Shin began to question the camp's authority and the system that had shaped his life. Escape: a leap into the unknown. Shin's eventual escape from Camp 14 is nothing short of miraculous. In 2005, at the age of 23, he befriended Park Young-chul, a new inmate who had lived outside North Korea and shared stories of the world beyond the camp. Park's tales of freedom, food, and opportunity ignited a spark of curiosity and hope in Shin, who had previously been unaware that a world existed beyond the camp's barbed wire fences. Together, Shin and Park devised an escape plan. The execution was fraught with danger, and Park tragically lost his life during the attempt. Shin, however, managed to crawl through the electric fence, sustaining severe injuries in the process. His journey to freedom was far from over. He had to navigate the treacherous North Korean countryside, evade capture, and cross the border into China. Hardin vividly captures the physical and emotional toll of Shin's escape. For someone who had never experienced autonomy, the outside world was both a revelation and a challenge. Shin struggled to adapt to life outside the camp, grappling with guilt, fear, and the remnants of his indoctrination. Life after escape: the struggle for normalcy. While Shin's escape marked the end of his life in Camp 14, it was not the end of his struggles. Hardin delves into the psychological impact of Shin's upbringing, highlighting the long-lasting effects of trauma. Shin's inability to trust others, his difficulties forming meaningful relationships, and his struggle to reconcile his past with his present are recurring themes throughout the book. In South Korea and later the United States, Shin became a symbol of resistance and a voice for North Korean defectors. However, the transition to a new life was far from smooth. He faced skepticism and scrutiny, with some questioning the veracity of his story. In 2015, Shin admitted to inaccuracies in his original account, revealing that he had spent time in another camp before being transferred to Camp 14. While this revelation tarnished his credibility, it did not diminish the broader significance of his story or the atrocities he endured. Hardin's narrative style, a blend of journalism and storytelling. Blaine Hardin's journalistic expertise shines throughout Escape from Camp 14. His meticulous research, combined with Shin's first-hand accounts, creates a narrative that is both compelling and credible. Hardin balances the personal and political, using Shin's story as a lens through which to examine North Korea's broader human rights abuses. The book's structure, alternating between Shin's experiences and contextual information about North Korea, provides readers with a comprehensive understanding of the regime's brutality. Hardin's writing is clear and unflinching, refusing to shy away from the grim realities of life in the camps. At the same time, he captures moments of hope and resilience, reminding readers of the indomitable nature of the human spirit. Broader implications. A call to action. Escape from Camp 14 is more than just a personal memoir. It is a call to action. By exposing the horrors of North Korea's prison camps, Hardin draws attention to the plight of the estimated 200,000 people still imprisoned under similar conditions. The book challenges readers to confront uncomfortable truths about human rights abuses and consider their role in advocating for change. Hardin also highlights the international community's complicity in North Korea's crimes. From China's policy of repatriating defectors to the global indifference toward the regime's atrocities, the book underscores the need for greater accountability and action. Shin's story serves as a powerful reminder that the fight for freedom and justice is far from over. Conclusion. Escape from Camp 14 is a powerful and thought-provoking book that leaves a lasting impact on its readers. Through Shin Dong-hyuk's harrowing journey, Blaine Hardin sheds light on the darkest corners of the human experience while celebrating the resilience of the human spirit. The book is a testament to the power of storytelling and a reminder of the importance of bearing witness to injustice. Shin's story is not just a tale of survival, it is a call for empathy, action, and change. In sharing his experiences, he has given a voice to the voiceless and exposed the realities of a regime that thrives on secrecy and fear. Escape from Camp 14 is a must-read for anyone seeking to understand the human cost of oppression and the enduring power of hope.